What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahan Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode of Flag on the Play, college football edition, man. Back here with the guys from Brown. How we feeling?
What's good, y'all boys? How's everyone?
Good. I think this might have to be the designated stop. Is that so? Tonight, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Bills and Dolphins game gonna be ass whooping. So I'm not gonna be sharing no playback. If it's a classic, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well, we missed it. But I think this probably gonna be the prime spot of what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to do like a little hard stop for what's the name for Thursday Night Football. But today, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I think it should be belt tabs. I'm gonna be mad if that shit is actually a classic. But where can we Dawes, where do we want to get nasty right now?
Bro, there's a lot of nastiness going on, just play wise. Wherever you want to start, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, so Kobe, I'm gonna start with you, and we're gonna talk about Florida because we weren't here for week 2. So you lose at home versus USF, terrible, horrible loss. Then the next week, you go to the boot, and your star quarterback throws 5 picks. Worst game of his career.
Yeah, terrible.
And we've had high hopes for Florida. I think this team could be a playoff team. How many wins do we see Florida winning now after what we've been seeing so far?
I don't. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's you. He was talking to you.
I don't know, bro. But can I just say, I don't know exactly how many wins they'll get, but I'll say that every week I'm back and forth about whose fault this actually is. Because there's probably not a hotter seat in college football than that head coach over there, right? But if your quarterback go out and throw 5 picks, I'm looking at the board like, yo, what do you want me to do? This is a star quarterback. He's a 5-star quarterback. He was one of the top quarterbacks in the nation. Like, I can't. At some point, this is not about me no more. At some point, the guys have to go out there and just be the guys. And if you are DJ Lagway, at some point you have to go out and be DJ Lagway. So whose fault is it? I don't know. I go back and forth every week because some weeks it's execution and some weeks it just looks like, yo, what are you doing over there? But last week, like you just said, he threw 5 picks, and I'm just like, yo, like, yeah, that's a hot seat over there for the head coach. But whose fault is that really? Like, 1 pick, okay, we blame it on the head coach. 5? Yeah, that ain't my fault. That ain't my fault, gang. Like, you can't fire me. You can't fire me if my 5-star quarterback throw 5 picks. Like, that's not. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, it's interesting, but I don't know how many games they're gonna win though. I really don't, because they have so much talent and there's so much hopes and expectations that you like. They should have their things figured out, but it's not that right now.
JJ.
If they keep on playing like this offensively, they defense can play as good as they want. I see them winning 6 games, 7 games, straight up. I mean, you cannot go out there and play that level, have that level of offense, and consistently think you're going to win football games. This isn't possible. So, if they find a way to win, regardless of that, that goes to show that all that stuff that y'all still talking about Billy Napier means nothing, because they found a way to go and win more than 7 games with an offense like that. That just doesn't make no sense. You got Eugene Wilson on that offense. How are you not making it happen?
Yeah. Bama.
It's really tough to say, because if you could go into Death Valley, throw 5 interceptions, and still lose by 10, it speaks to really how talented your team can be. Because if you would have told me he threw 5 picks and they only lost by 10, like, I would have told you, get the fuck out my face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them just some things you don't do in Death Valley. But I mean, it's really tough to say, bro, because they got a gauntlet left. They still got Texas. They still got a few other teams too. And they play Vandy as well. Miami
this week.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Are we considering Texas a part of the gauntlet right now?
Yeah, we're gonna get to them, but yeah,
okay.
I mean, Arch is just underperforming. Not to go too far on Texas, Arch is just underperforming, but it's still a talented team, though.
Yeah, it's still a very talented. He's not even. I ain't gonna lie. There has to be another word for underperforming, but we're gonna get to him.
Yeah.
But Dawson, what you think about Florida?
Like I am literally like how I feel. One day it's this, bro. Their defense has given up 2 touchdowns all year, and they're 1-2. Like it's literally just the offense. The defense is gonna keep them in the game. The problem is, can the offense just be competent? Right? That's all they need. But like, I don't know if I can get that versus Miami this week because Miami has an elite defense. So, and Billy Napier is supposed to be like play caller, offensive guy. But like Kobe said, if my 5-star quarterback making millions is throwing 5 picks, like
this can't be my fault at some point.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like there be picks that like quarterbacks throw. They'd be like, I can see why you threw that. Like, all right, a DB just made a great play. I'm not gonna lie. Every pick he threw,
all 5.
Every pick he threw was some bullshit. And the fact that because we can talk about LSU too and how I don't know what the fuck is going on with this conservative offensive gimmick, but the fact that DJ was throwing this many, like the fact that our defense won the game like that, that shit was ridiculous. Like he was playing so bad, like just throwing shit in the double coverage, the pick 6, the nigga just he's staring, watching you throw this shit, bro. It was
Trent, tell me it didn't look like a high school quarterback progressions.
Yeah,
like, it looked bad, bro.
And this is what, second year?
Second year, and he started what? He started what, like 7 or 8 games last year.
Yeah, because what's his name got hurt second game of the season.
Yeah.
It was just like this shit is ridiculous how he played.
Yeah,
and it's setting Florida up to fail, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting DJ to ever play like this. I'm gonna be honest.
Neither was I. Like I was.
These are like for Florida to make the playoffs, they have to start out hot, and they're nowhere near hot.
I'm not gonna lie. This is literally the worst start possible for Florida. They never thought they were gonna lose the USF ever.
Like the fact that you losing the USF like that, and then Miami just go out there and just smoke them. I don't know how this Florida Miami game gonna go, but moving.
Which is the craziest part, right? Like about having this conversation about Florida every week is like you don't want to go out there and be like, yeah, they gonna win, but you gotta respect them at least. Like they have enough talent to go out there and play.
I thought we was gonna smoke them, and then we didn't smoke them, and because their defense was on fire. But literally, DJ Lagway played the worst game of his life. So it's like it's just these past year and a half when it comes to Florida, they're so unpredictable. Like they might be the most unpredictable team in college football.
You know, last year was their defense giving up touchdowns, and DJ Lagway was a big play machine. Like when he first came out, and now it's the defense is locking up, but he's just a turnover machine.
Like it's just bad right now with this shit going on. But speaking of Arch, I'm gonna start off with you, Dawson. I ain't gonna lie. We talking about he's playing like dog shit. Like he is playing terrible. Now, what is the ceiling for? Even though it's early, still week 3. What is the real deal ceiling for Texas right now? As we still looking at these things.
Their ceiling is to make the playoffs, bro. You don't
even see them. You don't even see like no natty, no deep.
No. Not with the way Arch is playing, bro. They're kind of like Florida right now. Their defense is really good, bro. But if Arch Manning is not going to be good, because their offensive line from last year regressed, and their wide receivers, I do like what they have, but Arch is just playing so bad. Like, I'm not high on Texas at all.
Like, I'm like, this is the part, like Ohio State, I can understand. Like,
yeah, I can understand. First start in the shoe.
Like San Jose State, like whatever. Like, but like even after Ohio State, like these are the games to show, like to get
you figured it out.
To figure it out, get your. I'm not you struggling the way you did versus University Texas El Paso. 10 straight incompletions
is inexcusable, bro.
This is the prime.
It's just
this is the main reason why I said when everybody was saying last year, especially on our panel, Arch Manning should start last year. Fuck no, bro.
Clearly he wasn't ready, and I was not
ready. And he was not ready. The season now, look at what the shit he's doing early in the season, and then they wanted him to come in a playoff environment, season on the line, tight.
why? Like this is like
the most.
Let me say though,
it's just a sidearm shit though. It's
no, but
because I don't watch them play. It's just he sidearm the shit. Like I don't know, bro.
It's more than that.
I don't know, bro.
His mechanics are terrible.
His mechanics are shit.
His mechanics are awful.
I'll let y'all finish. I'll let y'all.
No. Go ahead. I'm with you.
I was gonna say his mechanics are shit. You can tell, and honestly, I thought I was crazy because when I used to watch Arch in high school, I used to be looking at his tape like, dog, like, who the fuck is he playing against? Like, who is he playing?
Yeah.
So it finally comes out, and I don't know if y'all saw I don't know if y'all follow Ryan Clark at all, but like he always has those like monologues that he does on Twitter, and he went through this whole thing where he was like, bro, like Arch basically played nobody. Like we hyped him up to be the guy that he was, and so he made it to Texas and all of these things, and I was like, bro, this actually is all kind of making sense. Like his mechanics. You can tell by his mechanics that he hasn't had to try his whole life, like that he played in a bad league, first of all. Second of all, big shout out to Sark because there were a lot of people calling for Arch Manning to play football last season, especially with the way that with the ups and downs that why am I blanking on his name? There with all of the ups and downs that Quinn Ewers was having, there were a lot of people to call in for Sark to put in Arch Manning. And Sark, first of all, big props to him for never really even saying anything about it. He just kind of like let it pass. Like he acted like he didn't hear it. But this is showing why he is who we think he is, right? Like he was like, he didn't say anything about it, but now it's all out there for you to see. The eye in the sky don't lie, as all of our coaches used to say. Like the eye in the sky don't lie, and he is not ready. He sure as hell wasn't ready last year, but we all called for it. Like, bro, throw Arch in there, and now it's all coming out, and it's like, okay, Sark, I get it. My bad. Like everybody needs to apologize to Steve Sarkisian. Like, yo, my bad, bro. You must have seen something. You were seeing it in practice. You were seeing what we didn't see, and that's why you get paid the millions of dollars and we don't. Like, so big shout out to Sark though for that.
Bama.
No, I'm Arch FC, man. I just think, bro. I don't really know, man, because a lot of the stuff is the mechanics, but it's like the type of mechanic stuff to where it's like his overall mechanics isn't bad. You know what I mean? It's just he's sidearming shit when he shouldn't. I mean, I get it, bro. He got a talented arm. It's tough to say, bro, because really with him, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, Bama, you sugarcoating it right now.
If he get back to the basics,
we could tell you Arch Manning FC right now, bro.
You sugarcoating that hoe right now. I'm not gonna cap.
Like you,
bro,
you
he is bad,
I'll
bro.
I'll rock with Arch.
I honestly feel bad for him, bro.
But it's not like DJ Lagway. DJ Lagway just looked like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's
well, there are a couple reasons.
I'm not gonna lie to
DJ Lagway. There are a couple reasons.
I can't get with that though.
And I was about to say the only reason it's not DJ Lagway is because we believe DJ Lagway to be a better player.
I've really seen DJ Mechanics. I said DJ Mechanics. What the fuck? Seen DJ Lagway and play a good game versus a quality opponent and look, bro. Arch looks like shit, bro. He looks shit versus.
No, well, they both look like crap. But Arch,
I'm saying,
not gonna lie, you can't do just because he threw 5 picks does not mean he's still not looking as bad as DJ. Throwing knuckleballs in the dirt every 2 plays is not okay. It's not acceptable.
I agree.
You're not telling me him throwing the ball and not being able to complete a short pass to stuff that y'all say he was going to be able to do. Period is not. It's just acceptable.
Like this is like DJ. Like okay, I'll put it like this. When it comes to like playing this game, DJ, yeah, this was his first like real bad game of the season. He's playing like terrible. Arch's been like playing like that for majority of the season.
Yeah, if you go look at like the San Jose,
and we all excused it on Ohio State week. We all excused it
because at the end of the day, that's one of the best defenses in the nation too. Like San Jose State and Utah.
Well, San Jose, I think he had.
No, he only had 295, bro. Like, and I'm saying only, but it was like. But it's like, bro, like after the Ohio State week, you wanted to see, after the Ohio State week, you wanted to see more. Like,
this is like, as of right now, to me, like
the media trying to say, oh, he's back. Arch is back.
I fuck with Arch, but as of right now, bro, that brother's ass right now. He like
I honestly,
114 against UTEP is crazy.
like come like this is
that's
University of
literally-
Texas out. This is like I don't even call them UTEP, bro. This is
like, bro. I don't think a single
player,
player.
bro.
I don't think a single player on UTEP, maybe Malachi Nelson besides him, had a Texas offer come out of high school.
Like this is like real deal scary, bro. Like this is real like you
Let
should
me ask the panel a question. If Texas missed the playoffs, would it shock you guys?
Yes. Well,
No.
okay. With how Arch is playing, if he continues to play like that, no. Just my initial thought of hearing that, hell yeah, I would be shocked.
Trent, I felt the same way. I said Texas missed the playoffs, but then I thought about it. They still got to go to Florida. They still got to play Georgia. They still got to play Texas A&M. I'm like, bro, they lose 2 more games, 9-3. I don't know if they end.
And here's my biggest problem with it. Here's my biggest problem with it. And I know it's not the same situation, but I can remember the Florida State situation where their quarterback got hurt and they were like, yeah, bro, your quarterback is hurt. We're not sending you in. Bro, if your quarterback is ass, I also believe they might not put you in there if he's bad enough. If he's bad enough and they don't believe that he can go out there and put on a show, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, hey, I don't know, buddy. We're not throwing you in there just because you're Arch Manning. Like, we're not throwing you in there off last name. You got to actually show up and play. They're not going for no more blowouts in the playoffs, bro. Like, they're looking for good games.
And Kobe, when you said we folks got to apologize to Sark, I'm just gonna keep it that honest with you, bro. I'm not apologizing to him because I already agreed that he shouldn't have put him in the first place.
Yeah.
All that stuff that they're saying. Oh
that's just for people. JJ, that's just for people for like the Donnies of the world.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, just to double down, so I can double down on Kobe's point. Is I'm saying I agree with him. Sark made the right choice. I don't gotta apologize to you because I knew you made the right choice by not playing. Now, to be fair, you got Quinn Ewers also doing what he got to do, but like. At the end of the day, I still always thought that he was the better option. So right now,
yeah, but we and while I completely agree with you, what we can't do is sit here and act like the general consensus of the nation was that like people wanted to see Arch. And not only that, once Quinn got hurt, everybody was like, hey, yeah, no, just keep Arch in there. Just leave Arch in there. He played like 1 game. Well, Quinn was out what, like 1-2 games?
He missed like 2 games. They played.
Yeah, it was 2 games.
They played Mississippi State and they played like
some bad
boo boo the fool.
Yeah, and everybody was like, yeah, keep him in there, keep him in there, keep him in there. And it was in like, I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't say too much. I'm an Ohio State fan, so but like I let it rock out. But I don't know. I just believe that the general consensus was that everybody thought Arch should be playing.
Yeah, I just don't like. Yeah, I just can't believe he's playing like this though. So, but moving it on.
Check the game.
Before we move on, let me go to some chats real quick. Appreciate you, MC Robertson, with $2. He said Cal is a dark horse team for the ACC. JKS is a dog. Yeah, I've been hearing about a bunch. Let's say
Hey, Trent, I sent you the picture of that schedule for Cal. It's terrible.
Yeah, that should look terrible. That should look like a group of 5 schedule. I'm not gonna lie. Angie, appreciate you. He said, "Sup, Trent, sup, guys, W Stream. What's your thoughts on the report that Shador had a chance to sign with the Ravens and he declined? # T time. I don't blame him. I don't blame Shador for like not wanting to go to because I think they said Eagles and the Ravens. I don't blame him at all. He wouldn't have seen the light of day. Literally would not see the light of day. So I don't blame him.
He was trying to play. He's trying to play.
Yeah, he's trying to play. So I don't blame him at all. But moving on. Sorry, JJ. We got to talk about your dogs. Got to talk about your boys. And this is Dawson. I'm gonna start off with you, right? Because this is a genuine question. Because obviously, Clemson loses to LSU week 1. Not really too much of a big deal. It was a good game. Then the next week, you have a hell game with Troy. Like that's ridiculous. Then you out here losing to Georgia Tech. So Dawson, remember the conversations that I was having before the season. At what point do we start putting Dabo Swinney on fire alert?
Now, they have looked bad in every game, bro. It's just what it is. Like they returned it's so mind-boggling that they returned so many players from last year and they just look so bad. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like the fact that you were in a hell game with Troy, like I literally have no words for Clemson. Their offense doesn't look good. their defense doesn't look like I think it would. Like I thought their defense was going to be top of the top. It looks good, but I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a long season for Clemson.
Bama.
Who you was talking about?
Dabo.
Dabo.
Is it time to start putting Dabo Swinney on fraud alert? Because just to side note, like, you know, people be saying, including me, that the NIL retired Nick Saban. You know, you disagree on that, which is fine.
Nah, Dabo brought up a good point though. He ain't won the ACC 8 out of the last 10 times. So
Yeah, but he ain't been.
Bama, dap me up, man.
Fine. That's. I mean,
It ain't no. That's a major.
I'm not gonna hit the. I would hope, but yeah, he did.
Dap me up, bro.
That's true.
JJ.
But he ain't been. They ain't been since 2020.
You should ask JJ though, because look, if it's time to get rid of Dabo,
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I wholeheartedly believe they get rid of Dabo Swinney. Clemson's in the dirt. They're done.
Yeah,
they're in the dirt.
I agree.
I don't say get rid of him. I just say it's time to start putting him on fraud alert.
How you gonna call a dude that won the ACC 8 out of 10 times a fraud?
It's not a fraud. It's just a down year for him. It's okay for him to have a down year.
That I can't accept. I'm not.
I'm not accepting that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't accept the down year from Clemson. I can't accept the down year because they returned so many. They returned so many.
I was hearing about Clemson.
They returned
bringing
so many
all these players back, and you're out here playing like this. Hell no, I'm not
because if Penn State, who returned all their players, did the same thing, we would say the same exact thing about James Franklin.
The same thing.
Yeah.
If Alabama, even though y'all lost to Florida State, fine. If the next week y'all are struggling with University of Louisiana Monroe,
hold on. What was the JJ? What was the Troy score?
That game finished, I think 20-something to 19.
27-16.
27-16, and that score it's way different from the outcome of the game. I'm not gonna lie. They play like all I'm saying is they literally haven't been on nothing since they Golden Boy left. So I think that's where you can start saying he can be on fraud alert. Just saying. Like I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. Like even though yes, he's won the ACC 8 out of 10 times.
Like if someone would have told me Clemson had a down year this year, I would have just been like, no way.
That's not possible. It shouldn't be possible.
This is Cade Klubnik's third year starting the system. You have 2 first-round defensive linemen. Like
Antonio Williams, you got TJ, you got Brian Westcott. Like you have guys to where y'all should not be struggling with Troy. Shouldn't be losing to Georgia Tech. Now Georgia Tech might be better than what we think, and we said Georgia Tech can be good this year.
My sleeper team in the ACC.
But even then, when you compare the roster-wise, Clemson's still the inferior team over them. It's not even comparable.
I'll say this: I can't accept a down year from a person that returned dang near 100% of his roster and added more. I'm gonna be honest.
JJ, let me ask you.
I think the whole fraud label, I don't care how many times y'all gonna say it, how many times you gonna spin it, how many times you write it down. You could keep writing it down. I'm just gonna be honest. You can't call a dude a fraud that's won that conference that much and he's dominated that much. And not only that, has dominated opponents that y'all claim are way better than that too. So I say that to say that you can't get that fraud label. Now I'm gonna say this respectfully: Clemson right now is just not playing to the level of football that they need to be playing. So you don't go in the portal. You're one of the best edge setters in the class. Being able to go and stop the run is one of the main priorities we did. You go and sign Tom Allen and make it seem like, this is going to be revamping the defense even more. And then still allow Garrett Riley to call plays the way he does. You don't do that. Dabo, I'm looking at you with a straight face right now. You can crash out on the media all you want, everything, right? You could talk about the weather delay that they had against Troy. You could talk about that, right? Quite frankly, I said Georgia Tech was going to be a good team. That's not the definition of a fraud. Because
give me one game, y'all.
Like what?
I'm gonna be back one game. My shit lagging while I'm trying to stream both at the same time.
So go ahead, man.
You can't. That's not the definition of a fraud. Anyways, but Dabo, you cannot go around here, crashing out. You know what I'm saying, or even crashing out, saying all this stuff. Riley literally is calling the plays. Garrett, you can go look this up. Right? Garrett Riley is a play caller. He is a play caller. I'm focusing on y'all. You cannot just go crashing out on the media, go talk about all this other stuff, and then at the end of the day, when I'm looking at what the product that we're putting out, you have one of the so-called top 5 quarterbacks in the college football class right now, in all college football. You have one of the best defenses in all college football. How come I'm not able to see that versus a team that they consider inferior in Georgia Tech? Georgia Tech is a good team, yes, but compared to who they said Clemson was supposed to be a national championship level team. You do not do that. It's not acceptable. K. Klubnik, I don't know what's going on with you, bro, but it seems like you're going back, taking a step back from what you did the year before. And you're allowing people in the media to twist narratives and say things about you and act like they know what they were talking about when that's not the case at all. So this is what it is.
Kobe.
Listen, I'm not like one of those guys that likes to downplay like leagues or whatever. Like, so I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, oh, it doesn't matter that he won 8 out of the 10 times that he. But to your argument, JJ, I'm more inclined to agree with you about the fact that he has dominated bigger opponents than I am to hear your argument because he's won the ACC 8 out of 10 times. Like I just don't. If you just look down the ACC, like they all of them have up and down years, but like there's just not a lot of
consistent
years. Yeah, it's just not.
Like Clemson has been the only consistent team the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is the point. It's just
no. And I think Dabo does deserve credit for that.
Well, yeah, no. So I think he deserves credit for that, but I also just think that like when you're literally the only constant at something, like at some point it becomes not a like. I don't know. Maybe I have the LeBron effect with it, where I'm like, oh, like I see it, I know it's gonna happen, so I don't respect it as much anymore. But I don't know. I just feel like they're the only constant in the ACC, so I'm not
Fair
like.
enough. I mean, Florida State was supposed to be one of those teams. I hear you, so I'm not gonna really push back on that. You know, even at the time when Florida State back in the early 2010s was looking like they were gonna be another constant, they found a way to drop. You know, so yeah. I hear you. I hear you. That's not a crazy take to say what you're saying right now. But yeah. I look at with that logic too. I go and look at like stuff like early on, bro. I know what the SEC is, but at the end of the day, I can look at Alabama and I say the same thing about them, right? For the most part, for a lot of that tenure throughout their lives. I know who LSU is, but at the end of the day, it's always who's going to come in there and beat Bama. And so I don't want to hear anybody say it's opposite. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to come in there and show up Bama? That's just it.
That's real. That's real. I mean, that's real. I think Dabo. I don't think Dabo's a fraud, bro. I just think that I just think that there are arguments out there for him that I don't necessarily agree with. And the reason I brought up the 8 out of 10 thing was because that's one of them. I don't think that works in his favor that much. But I just think while you can't accept a down year from him, that's exactly what it is. It's a down year. They will probably still make it out of the ACC. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you don't think so? Who's gonna do it?
Miami and Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
FSU too.
Okay.
FSU,
Georgia Tech. I'm not sure about Georgia.
FSU could be the real deal.
No, and don't hear me out. Hear me out. I was at Syracuse, so I watched Georgia Tech a lot. I'm not sure that they always have one of these games where like they go out and beat somebody that they really shouldn't, and then the rest of the season kind of goes like, and then you're like, oh, that works, and you're like, okay, they'll be great, and then they're just not. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know, bro.
The problem is Georgia Tech's schedule the rest of the way. So
Clemson getting that nigga Dabo got the real side eye for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you signed the whole dude that they consider a fraud at Notre Dame. So what's your point?
Okay, and do I support him? No,
yeah,
so
you do clearly.
I literally don't.
Yes,
when have I ever said anything good about Brian Kelly?
Literally the week 1.
What are you talking about?
Trent, you think y'all still can run the slate with Brian Kelly as your quarterback? That's pretty much having faith and support in them.
Are you an idiot? Are y'all bots? What are you talking
about? You're not, because if you doing that to Dabo, but your head coach is Brian Kelly, bro, you should have no faith in LSU at all.
Brian Kelly just came on the team. I don't cake for him.
Okay, but we know who he is.
The only time I've ever
same nigga that left out on Cincinnati.
Whoa. The only time
for Notre Dame.
The only time I ever gave him grace is that when people try to make it seem like what he did at Notre Dame was just nothing. And that's a hard ass school to get people to go to, and he brought them to a national championship. So what are you saying? That's the only thing I ever said in the grace of me trying to defend Brian Kelly. I've never said.
I think Notre Dame is.
I literally called for him to get
state though.
I literally called for him to get fired after we lost Bryce Underwood. Dawson can recall.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what are you saying?
Well, that's not really on him. That's more so Barstool Sports is making a play to keep
Oh,
him.
what I'm saying,
keep a talented kid.
narratives
I'm
right
saying
now.
though.
I'm talking to you about the real deal. You talking to me about narratives.
Yeah,
Because
if you get mad at him for not getting Bryce, because if anything,
he double back.
it would be more of an abomination on
salute to
Michigan
him.
not keeping Bryce Underwood in
I'm
state.
saying though, what does me calling Dabo Asada have mean? He might be a fraud to me. Have to do anything with Brian Kelly? Niggas want to bring up Brian Kelly to bring him up.
But this kind of feels like this kind of. Can I say something though? Like this, and I'm not a Dabo supporter, but this kind of feels like the bus conversation we was having the other night. Like you can't be Dabo Swinney and also be a fraud. Like those two things shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Like I just, it kind of feels like the bus conversation the other night. Like you can't. Like how can you put that coach and fraud in the same conversation? Like everything he's done, but he's also a fraud. Like we know what he's done, but
I just say he on fraud alert. To me,
but what does that mean, though? What does that mean, though? Like you told me, you also told me that Jared Goff was a bust. So I'm just kind of
not on shit. If they don't turn this shit on, if they're not on nothing for the rest of this year, it's another Clemson year of not being on shit. After you losing your golden boy in T-Law after 2020, I'm gonna just look at it different. Like that's.
But he still made the playoffs last year. They won the ACC last year and made.
I just think it's a language barrier thing that we're having right now. Honestly, Trey, I think it's a language. Hey, JJ, am I wrong in that? I think it's a language barrier at this point because the other night, because here's the thing, I don't disagree with you on some of the stuff that you be saying. I just think that there are certain words that you use when you're saying the things that you're saying that I can't agree with, like Dabo being a fraud. You called Jared Goff a bust the other night. They're just things. They're just.
Whoa.
It's just a language barrier, JJ. I'm like, what are we doing?
Whoa. Kobe. Young called him a bust still. I said Jared Goff unraveled from being a bust. Because I thought he was heading to bust territory after his first 2 years after the Rams.
I get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm not.
It's just a language barrier, bro.
But this is why I say, bro, everybody be disingenuous. You can't put the Nick Saban narrative off on every coach. Last year was a very successful season for Clemson. They won the ACC, made it to the college football playoffs. Whether you want to say they shouldn't have had 3 losses or whatever the case may be, that's your standard. But that was successful.
That's not successful.
How is that not successful though?
You made the playoff in the first year that they had a 12-team playoff. Okay, cool, great. You had 3 losses in the real college football world. That's not a playoff season. Not only that, you won the ACC with 3 losses. And the reason you won,
Kobe, did they make the playoffs or not?
Man, come on.
Hold on.
I can't go.
That's not moving the goalposts. That's being real about what we know.
But it's
football playoff has been the same thing for 100 years, and now all of a sudden, I'm moving the goalposts. I'm not moving the goalposts.
I get it, but it's not like Clemson. Hold on, and I'll answer your question after this, Dawson. It's not like Clemson went to the committee and said, "Hey, bro, add 12 teams, bro." Just give and be what the circumstance and situation was. It's 12 teams now. They won the game what they needed to win in order to shake up the 12 team seeding. And they did what they needed to do. They handled business at the end of the season, won the ACC championship, bro, and they made the tournament. Whether that may be, they shouldn't have got in with 3 losses or not, but they did do what they need to do, bro. Like,
bro, no. And here's where I disagree, and I would agree with you. And I'm not trying to I'm not saying this because I'm an Ohio State fan. I'm saying this because I believe it to be true. If the way that you're making it seem is that they did the same thing that Ohio State did. You went out there, you had 2 losses. We didn't think that you were going to make the playoffs. We didn't know if you should, but because you got in and you were lucky because of the new rules. And then you went on to dog walk everybody and win a national championship. They just made the playoff. That doesn't make it a successful season. If they had done something once they got there, then I'd be like, all right, cool. You right. Like it is what it is.
Can I bring this perspective though? I'm gonna say this. To your point, that is not fully incorrect. But I will say this: the way that Clemson was viewed, in the light that Clemson was viewed, they weren't even considered to be a team that was supposed to make that playoff too. Even in the fashion that they made it, right? People were dogging Clemson for their receiving core, and when I say people, literally the podcast, the quarterback play from Clemson, they said was a huge question mark and didn't think that he was going to be good once again. So they followed that up with 2 things that automatically should say, oh, you're not going to be able to make a playoffs with a bad quarterback and no wide receivers, right? They didn't care about the running back room, and they said the defense was okay, right? You have some players, but I mean, what are we really supposed to be saying, right? So if you go look at that team, and you say, nah, Clemson started out they went 1-1 and they started winning out until they played Louisville. But if you go look at Clemson last year, to me, I was the only person. I'm a fan though, so it is what it is. But I was the only person advocating on the opposite end, right? But you heard teams like Florida State was supposed to beat them, NC State was supposed to beat them, SMU gonna beat them, Pitt gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going down the list, and these are the teams in the ACC, right? Once again, going back to your further point earlier, why are we even worried about them? Because it's Clemson. Clemson should be it's whatever, right? I was told last year that they weren't even supposed to beat these teams, or they shouldn't. They might have a chance at not beating these teams at all. So in Bama's favor, I'm gonna say the success comes from the fact of the expectations that Clemson had, right? The success is, in my eyes, is the fact that you're telling me that this team is supposed to be a 7-6 win, maybe even lower team somehow, some way, even though they won 8 games the year before, by the way. But somehow they're not supposed to win that many games, and then they go and they make the playoff. Because another fraudulent team, regardless of how you want to put it, the team that everyone's glazing, gassing up all year, kept giving them so much flack, they don't say nothing about it, right? Go sit there and play a bunch of bums for 12 games. And then guess who they lose to? They lose to that man, Big Kyle McCord, in the last game of the season.
I was there. I was
covering
the game. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome for the playoffs.
What you had to say, Dawson?
Kyle McCord was my Discord name for like 2 weeks, bro. I swear it was.
Kyle McCord. So Clemson hasn't won a playoff game since 2019.
Yeah.
It is 2025, and they're not.
Shut up, bro. Trent, go ahead, bro.
I feel what you're saying.
I'm not done.
Saying, bro.
I'm not done.
Trent, go ahead, bro. Dawson, finish, bro.
It is 2025, and Clemson's not winning a playoff.
Like I'm just saying, like I can't do a side eye. I can't say like this don't look kind of crazy. The last time that you won a playoff game, the last time Clemson won a playoff game,
unless you won a playoff game. The same way.
Then I ask you this.
Dawson, the last time Clemson won a playoff game, I was still getting recruited by LSU.
No. So I'll tell you this then, right? You said the only time we can win is with the God Squad, right? Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. What would have changed now if we won with the God Squad that y'all claimed that we had? What would have changed? Because why wouldn't you then call him a fraud because of the fact that you're saying that he can only win because of how good his team is?
Whoa!
Build up the best freaking team and call football and win games.
Whoa! Let's get it twisted. Hold on. Dawson can vouch. Donnie can vouch. I was never jacking the God Squad. I'd say y'all were good. I was never jacking y'all.
Okay, my point is this. You say he can't win without a God Squad. Everyone, even if you don't jack it, right? Even if you're not calling it a God Squad. If the consensus word, every single person you talk to calling him a God Squad. And let's say they started winning. Let's say we went out 2-0. Let's say we went out 3-0.
With the God Squad.
What were you going to say then? Why would you call him a fraud?
He's only winning with the God Squads. That's why I was saying.
And then that's such a bot statement to me because what is a coach supposed to do?
Hey, look.
No, because that makes no sense.
Look, you're supposed to build. You're supposed to do it. That's why I said. That's why, like, I still give him the salute that he won with those teams because you have
like Ohio State was a God Squad last year.
Of course.
So what's the point?
And I'm not talking about
y'all boys saying making the playoffs.
I'm not talking about Ryan Day and no highlight. I'm not. He's still a good coach, though. I'm not talking about Ryan Day and no highlight.
We know the difference when we're talking about.
I'm saying though, even JJ. Those are the other people. That's not me though. Like I didn't say Clemson was a God Squad. I said y'all should be good, but all the hype that y'all was getting, I wasn't like I'm not even trying to be no hater shit. You can ask. Dawson can vouch. I wasn't. Oh yeah, Clemson best offense. Like I understand the defense because T.J. Parker, what's his name, Peter Woods, Avion Terrell. I got some dogs back there. Even though I'll be shitting on them because obviously we was playing in week 1. Yeah, I got some dogs back there. But all the shit that people were saying in the offseason about Clemson, I didn't see it. I said they had to show it. And they don't look like this demon team that we're seeing.
And so I could agree with you on that, but that's not even what I'm talking about, right? Because this goes back to you and Kobe saying that this is like a language barrier. Fraud alert, this, that, and the third. You know what alert means? You mean you're alerting the people that this man is on his way to being a fraud, or however you want to paint it. He is a fraud. That's what that means. right?
Mhm.
Like for instance, Kalen DeBoer. You go from 2023 being one play away from going to a national championship, going 9-4, losing to a Michigan team that didn't have a quarterback, that couldn't throw the ball at all. You lose, so your tail end games, you lose to Oklahoma.
Couldn't throw the ball either.
Then you lose to Vandy, and then you open up a season opener in 25 fucking years, and you lose to Florida State, who on paper last year, we're not going to talk about auto translation, we're talking about narratives right now. On paper was a 2-10 team from the season before, and it looks like, remember, Alabama was top 3 in recruiting this past season. Top three.
Alabama has a top 2 roster.
Exactly. Top 2 roster. So they graded a roster at 99.97. So to go from having a 99.97 roster, right? So Alabama didn't lose nothing. They didn't lose no players to the portal. Kalen DeBoer would be on fraud watch because how do you have a Lamborghini? How do you have a Lamborghini and it just looked like?
I mean, whoa. Well, what's the Lamborghini to you? Because I mean, you're the one that's been hyping up. I mean, I don't know if it's like a Lamborghini. The nigga looked like
the whole team. What are you talking about? The whole team.
Alabama.
It's literally Alabama.
You can talk about
it's not like the recruiting pipeline.
This is Alabama.
Okay. And then I can hit you with this is Clemson. So then what? If I say Kalen DeBoer looks like a fraud,
he's going off of Kalen DeBoer's whole history as a coach, not just because he got to Alabama.
I mean, but it's a tell to me.
Dabo has solidified himself as one of the premier head coaches in football. No matter how we're Kalen DeBoer.
So how many years are y'all giving Kalen DeBoer then? How many years are giving him then? Because going from Washington,
this is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it. So okay then. So if Alabama keep it pushing, then what are you going to say then?
Well, no, that's different.
Alabama,
he has to keep it pushing. Hold
on, Bama's a diehard Bama fan, and we'll agree. If Alabama doesn't make the playoffs this year, bro, what are we doing?
It's a disgrace. Yeah. You don't go from Nick Saban from making the playoffs no matter what every year, no matter what.
Okay,
what that old man said.
You don't
lock him up.
Okay,
but property, you got to go, buddy.
Real quick, tell me this.
You got to go, buddy.
You can be in front of different ways, though.
How many times have you had a 4-loss season under Nick Saban?
Probably not a lot.
The first year.
Ever since the first year, that means you have never lost more time.
I think you can be a fraud in different ways, though. So
what does that even mean?
Well, I can look. Okay, so when it comes to Kalen DeBoer, when you look at his resume and what he did versus Washington in a weaker conference, you making it to the Natty versus you going to after you doing that, you sliding Alabama, making the program look completely different than what it was. Yeah, you can get a side out from that. That could be a fraudulent. Y'all losing games y'all shouldn't lose to, and you're at the helm. Dabo, Swinney, and Clemson hasn't been on shit, JJ, since we were in high school. Y'all haven't been on shit since we've been in high school. Yes or no? Yeah, yes or no, JJ? It's a yes or no. It's not no. It's not no 6-7. It's a no, nigga. You know they haven't been on shit since we've been in high school. The last time Clemson was on some shit was 2020. I was still getting.
You have DJU at the helm, bro.
It was a totally different realm.
You have the DJ Ukulele at the helm. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, he was a 5-star recruit. I'm not about to. Y'all recruited the 5-star
quarterback makes or breaks your season.
Hey, y'all recruited him.
You're the same dude, right?
Y'all recruited him.
Hold on, time out. You're the same dude. You have to understand this because you literally had Joe Burrow on your football team. He literally made or broke your season.
Wait, but time out though. Y'all recruited him. So what does
that change? What does that
change? I'm saying, what is the point you bringing up DJU talking about?
But that's the reason why. That's the reason why Clemson clearly didn't progress into the position that they needed to be in. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, then, and then y'all got another 5-star quarterback. And then y'all got another 5-star quarterback. Then what's going on now?
What do you mean?
What's going on now?
I just told you this is inexcusable. I don't know what you're asking.
And exactly, it's inexcusable. And to me, it will look. I don't think.
Wait. This is where you lose me though, right? Tell me from when 2011 or whenever, right? To now, when in the last 4 or 5 years, this is what the determining factor is over everything else Dabo has done, shown you, provided to you, gave you freaking textbooks, written it out, put it on paper, sent you a picture with him in it. And you're saying the 5 years, these last 4 to 5 years is what's determining why
because JJ, all I'm saying is we all know Clemson is a powerhouse program. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. If I'm only seeing you going to a national championship, being these top teams, being yo, you're about. But to me, this is how I feel. Clemson, from what Dabo did in the 2010s, he made Clemson a bona fide powerhouse program. To me, we haven't seen the last time we seen Clemson on these natty runs that we know for a fact this is a bona fide. This team's a real deal, can win a natty. We haven't seen that since the 2016s, 2019s, when he's having these god demon squads that he has on his team.
You ready for the cook?
So what's it? Let me hear.
You just said Dabo made them a powerhouse program, meaning they weren't a powerhouse
program. He did.
No. Wait, follow me. That means Clemson, without Dabo Swinney, without the dude, without Preacher Man, guess what they are? Yeah. Not a powerhouse.
Yeah.
With Dabo Swinney, what did they become? A powerhouse. Yeah. That means that Clemson in the ACC, keep following me.
I'm following.
Right? That means Clemson in the ACC wouldn't have been jacked, meaning we wouldn't be talking about Clemson in the big year 2025 without the same dude that you're trying to call a fraud.
I'm following.
I don't know how else. What else does a dude have to do? You mean to
tell what else that's out there though?
I want Clemson. I want Clemson. No, this is what I want to answer question. I want Clemson to actually be a national championship contender. That's what I want them to be. If you have this all-time coach like we're talking about here, and the only time you can even look like a national championship team is when you have God squads around you. I don't know how to look at that.
We haven't had it.
But that's damn near every.
Hold on, that's a lot of national championship teams, though, Trent.
Yeah,
bro. I'm okay.
I would say I would blame it.
No. This what I'm saying though. Even though I just use one, like we can use multiple examples. But like with Nick Saban, even in 2023, we can all tell that Alabama team wasn't that good. One QB sneak away or QB power away from being the national championship team.
Well, actually, the team was good.
I hate Mike
it was
McDaniel, dog.
It was just held back by inefficient quarterback play. It was bad quarterback play. You can look at Alabama the whole season.
No, time out. You can't do that and then try to shit on Kalen DeBoer when he had that same quarterback they went to a natty with. You can't do that.
Yeah, but at the same day, you comparing somebody that's at the top of Mount Rushmore coaching and trying to put it off on Kalen DeBoer. First off, Kalen DeBoer doesn't know what it really means to be an SEC coach and to be a coach at Alabama. I think Kalen DeBoer, I just want to say this real quick. I think Kalen DeBoer is a hell of a play caller. He'll probably be a phenomenal NFL coach. I think Kalen DeBoer wants to go out there and just call plays, and he wants to assume that these guys are going to do their job and go out there and execute. The thing is, with college, you got to constantly be on these kids' ass because they're 17 to 22 years old, and sometimes they don't know the magnitude of the situations that they're in. So you got to constantly give them these pep talks, cuss them out, all those different other type of things that Nick Saban was doing that I don't think that's just really Kalen DeBoer. He did it last week, but I don't think that's really Kalen DeBoer. That team in 2023, it was a national championship winning team. You could see, like, Nick Saban used to be on the offensive coordinator ass about calling plays to hide Jalen Milroe's inefficiencies. So I feel like if it was no other coach, why not Nick Saban that know how to coach with a player like that? Because you got to think about it. We won a national championship with Greg McElroy. He only threw the ball 6 times in the national championship, and we won that national championship. Then you go to the AJ McCarrons. We go Jacob Coker. You know what I mean? We had natties where we didn't have.
Remember, do you think Kirby Smart and Dabo Swinney in the same round? Coaches.
I got Kirby.
Because I was gonna ask y'all. So what about 2022 Georgia then? Because that's like they had a demon God squad defense, but as an overall team,
I think we don't give Stetson Bennett enough credit in what we should.
I don't think we give that offense enough credit for how good it was. Because at the end of the day, Trent, they still had 80 Mitchell, James Cook, Brock Bowers, and Stetson Bennett was.
That's 2021
and Darnell Washington. Bro.
They had the 2 tight, right, Trent? If you want to say Kirby passed up Dabo as of recently, that is not a crazy take. Because that's more fair in the fact that in recent Dabo, what have you done for me recently to change my outlook on you, right? What have you done to keep on progressing your legacy to set you up? Because you've already not cemented where you are as a coach, period. That's what I'm trying to get you to get to go through. He's already.
Oh, I
cemented.
think he is cemented. Whoa, I already told you. I think he is cemented though.
Which is why I keep saying it's a language
think he
barrier, dog. Because how can
Maybe,
you be
so maybe-
cemented but also be a fraud? I don't understand.
I think you still because I said it before. I don't think you can take away what he did in the 2010s. All I am saying is it's just I'm just
You're saying
side-eyeing
he's
you.
not looking too hot in the 2020s. That's a different.
All
from
I'm,
saying,
all I'm saying is just to me, it's a major side eye just to look at, bro. After the year 2020, they ain't been on nothing, and they brought in good recruits. This year they actually used the portal, so it's like I don't see there's no excuses. There's no now. Can Clemson bounce back? Something. Even though we talking all this shit about Clemson, I think Clemson can be. Even though they can be just fine. They can still because they started off rough last year. They can still go off, maybe win the AC championship still, and may make the playoff. Like they can still be fine. I just want them to be in a actual content. Like, can we actually see them contend for a chip? Like that's all I'm saying. When you're looking at an all-time coach, I think he's cemented because what he did in the 2010s. But bro, I'm just look side on you that you ain't been on shit since 2019, 2020.
But making the college football playoff, not contending for a national championship.
No,
you know what I mean by that, bro.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. You can make the play. You can make the playoff. I'm talking about being a real deal. Nobody had outside of JJ and you because you was trying to disrespect Texas crazy last year. Nobody had Clemson being Texas last year. Nobody.
I will say this, Trent. The one thing that concerns me about Dabo is they're literally lose everyone, and I don't know what he's going to do for his team next year. That's like.
But if that plays into Dabo's hands though, because Dabo really like getting freshmen. Like that's more so his expertise. He want to mold them from the ground up, have them buy in.
That's why I thought the team this year was going to be so good, bro. You got straight juniors and seniors. Then they're starting 2-3 years.
Everybody back. So they starting off this slow is literally like mind-boggling.
Like that's crazy.
Like I only had them losing to LSU to start off. You losing to Georgia Tech right now? Sheesh. But because we've been talking about Clemson for a minute. Kobe, I'm gonna start off with you. We had a classic game, Georgia Tennessee, elite game. Shout out Gunnar Stockton. Shout out Joey Aguilar because he was going crazy in the first half, but he threw them 2 picks, and then that kicker sold him. But Zach Roberts had a good game, all types of shit. But do you think is Georgia the best team in the SEC?
I feel the way about them that I feel about. It's gonna sound crazy, but I feel the way about them that I feel about Kansas in the NFL. Like you until you prove to me otherwise that you're not who you are, and until somebody just come in and mop you, like I'm not straying away from them yet. It's hard for me to believe that they're just not, and I get why everybody believes that they're not who they previously have been or were or whatever the case may have been, but I don't know. You just they until somebody just come in and knock them off their pedestal in the SEC right now, and the SEC is the SEC, but I don't know. Until somebody come in and knock them down, like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Or JJ, is Georgia the best team in the SEC?
I really don't like them boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we know you don't, but you just got to keep it a buck.
Oh. Tennessee's still there too. I'm not gonna lie.
Tennessee had them corners. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I don't know if I can say that with Tennessee playing the way that they are. They played them tough too. I just don't know. I don't know if I can say that. Not with my heart, not with my chest. I don't like Tennessee. I'm a little iffy on them, but like you got Tennessee playing them tough like that. Come on, bro. I can't even say that with 100% confidence, 100% certainty that they are actually the best team in the SEC. I cannot.
And I completely agree with you, but them winning in Tennessee is what gives me the like.
I think people are downplaying that win. Like
I'm not downplaying it, but it's still like the fact that
nigga, they gotta let off the hook, bro. Don't do that, bro. That nigga pulled a mulligan, bro. Like that game, they was supposed to walk away with an L, bro. Like I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like I said, Trent, you play Power 5 ball. You know this, bro. Them niggas practice kicks all day. I played at a D2, highly touted D2, bro. They used to do tricks like where they stand directly on the side of the field goal and they bend the ball and they curve that shit in there. They literally do that shit all practice. So them blowing that kick, bro, like still to this day, like it's even in the NFL, bro. That shit blows my mind when they miss them kicks, bro. Like because it's all they do.
Bama, can I ask you a question though? And because I completely understand what you're saying, and I'm gonna go back to the Kansas City like reference that I just made. All that black magic shit that be happening, it still happens. It still happens, right? Like, does Georgia just have some type of black magic the same type of black magic in college that Kansas City has? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a win is a win. You come away with a win in Tennessee. Hey, you went to Tennessee and put up 44. You went to Tennessee and put up 44. I'm just saying.
I just think they choked, bro.
Hey,
they choked at the end. They had them. They had them where they wanted them. They choked. Joey Aguilar. Yeah, that penalty at the end fucked them up. But still, though, 43-yard field goal, bro. And then I just saw it on his eyes, bro. Again, bro, when you look at their eyes and it look like they naked in front of a whole bunch of people, bro, that shit cooked, bro. That's the same shit I used to see in Milroe's eyes in them same crucial moments. It used to look like he ass naked in front of a whole bunch of people, bro. And it's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? This is what you practice for. Like, where is that dog at? What I want to see, the smile, the wink, what Bryce used to do or whoever, bro. And it's just like, bro, you don't see that, bro. Joey Aguilar kind of choked in the second half, but bro, they got it to where it was a field goal to go home and win the game. It's still supposed to be field goals out here in Knoxville.
I feel like you're being a little bit disingenuous though, because there's been mad times teams have been let off the hook when it comes to missing kicks or a penalty that they really shouldn't have happened, but it has. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they put up 44 points. Georgia putting up 44 points. If that's not an eye opener to people when we not fans of Gunnar Stockton. You had a lot of people questioning Zachariah Branch, like a lot of people questioning his Georgia receiving corps. You put up 44. Gunnar Stockton wheeling and dealing the whole game, like the entire game. As of right now, if somebody said they're the best team in the SEC, bro, I'm not tripping about it, bro.
We'll see week 5.
I mean, if y'all beat them, why would y'all be the best team in the SEC if y'all beat them?
Because that would mean like they always lose to us. Like how?
Y'all might just have a number. That'll make y'all the best. I don't know about those.
We'll see, bro. If we go 11-1, we the best.
It's gonna take a lot to convince me that y'all the best team in the SEC.
I swear.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all niggas,
I feel it. The only thing that
it's a lot of disappointment around there right now.
I mean, Ty Simpson is a bright spot. How he willing to deal in that ball?
I'm not moved by. Like, niggas is not moved by what's his name, bro. Niggas is not moved. We not moved. But
I'll go get moved. He the best. He one of the best top 10 QB in the SEC right now. Top 7.
I don't give a fuck what he is. I don't believe in none of the QBs in the nation right now. Like I don't like.
You don't like Marcel Reed?
Listen, I'm not. It was an exaggeration, but I'm just saying, like, bro, there's not a lot of good. Like, I don't believe that there's a lot of. The way that we've talked about QB classes in the past, bro, I'm not talking about this QB class the same way. I'm not. It's just, and maybe that's just me, but I'm not seeing nothing right now that's like, oh, that shit is generational. That's generational. Well, and I'm tired of in generational. Yes, maybe I shouldn't have used that word, but there's not a lot that I'm like, oh, that's great either. Maybe generational isn't the way to put it, but what are you seeing that's great out there right now?
I mean, it's a few.
I'll get there.
Jeremy Bernard is mad nice, Bama.
Yeah, he going crazy right now.
Horton too, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, Horton a dog.
I got some the Bama receivers.
We got some talent, bro. It's just, are they gonna bring the effort? That's the only thing with our team. Are they gonna bring that?
I will say this, Bama. Since that first game, right? They all got shoot out on social media. The coaches, they have been bringing the effort. Right? That was the main problem.
Hey, can he be a CEO coach? Can Kalen DeBoer be a CEO coach?
No, I don't think he can. I think he has to be an offensive type of guy, like he has been.
I don't
Bama.
think he got CEO unlocked at all, bro.
Yeah.
Bama, is he a CEO? Is he a CEO or he's just a great OC?
Said, Bama, including what you were just talking about with us earlier about the whole Dabo.
Can't be a CEO.
Yeah, I don't know. Because the defense is the one thing that scares me with Alabama the most.
Bama, you pissing me off, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You pissing me off. It's the thing, man. I fucks with you, but you sugarcoating a lot of stuff right now, dog. Like you were sugarcoating the Arch thing. I just asked you. I just asked you a very simple question. I said, can Kalen DeBoer be a CEO coach? And you, I don't know. But you didn't say that though. You didn't say that to start. You said, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. Because look,
he can't be. Bama, just say it. If you wasn't an Alabama fan, if your name wasn't Bama, bro, and you was a I don't know, a Florida State fan, and I asked you, could Kalen DeBoer be a CEO coach? You'd be like, hell nah. Like, come on, what are we doing?
But see,
this is different from saying is he?
Well, okay, yeah. If I say is he a CEO coach and you were a Florida State fan right now, you'd be like, hell no.
Because look, this is the only thing I say. Like maybe like he's starting to like tap into it because when I saw we was up 38-14, how he was chewing out. All
right,
who
Trent.
Who was that that had the bad? Who was that had the bad? It was like a bad penalty or something.
What are you talking about, bro?
And he was going crazy, bro. That means like he got a chance, bro. I just think with him, bro, he just got to realize where he at. Honestly, like I think it's uncharted territory for him. Like a lot of people just not built to have that target on their back, bro. And I think what it was, Kalen DeBoer was just happy to get that job at Alabama, but he's didn't fully know what it came with. He don't know what it really came with, bro. Like he don't realize like you're everybody's national championship. Like everybody. Like that's what I'm trying to tell people. When we played Florida State, everybody can bring up that Florida State game. Even if you go back to Vandy, bro, they college game day, they making this shit a homecoming, bro. Like I don't think people understand. Like people at home really don't understand, bro. Like really what it is to be a coach at Alabama. You literally have a bullseye on your back. Every fucking
I'm not gonna lie.
no matter who you play.
Bam, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't think they don't know that, then
and if he don't know that, then he don't need to be the coach. That's the problem.
Because this is what it is. You got to think about where he came from. He came from Washington.
It doesn't matter.
He's a Michael Penix merchant.
No expectation. But still, though, it was no expectation over there. You win the Pac-12, cool, bro. That's like, hey, that's a real clap it up over there at Washington, bro. You have a quarterback that throw for 4,000 yards, couple 1,000-yard receivers. That's like a real life. Hey, bro, hell yeah, you did your thing. You gonna get a bonus, bro. When you over here at Alabama, bro, it's damn near natty or bust.
Can we be clear about that 2020 about that Washington team that he had though? Was any of that a surprise, bro? If Michael Penix stayed healthy in any of the first 7 years of college football he played, he was always gonna be Michael Penix. That wasn't.
I'm glad you understand that, bro. Like, oh my god,
that wasn't that. Like this wasn't what happened over there in Washington that year. Wasn't some big surprise. That was damn near the last chance of college football right there. It was Michael Penix's last chance to get it right. And he finally stayed healthy for a year. He had 4 straight years of season-ending injuries, and we always was every year the conversation was if Michael Penix can stay healthy for one season, he will be an NFL quarterback. You know what he went out there and did? Stayed healthy for one season. He did what he was supposed to do. Michael Penix finally did what he was supposed to do, and all of a sudden, Kalen DeBoer walks his way into an Alabama job. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
I respect that, bro.
It was the year before plus what Penix did last.
Yeah, because Washington did go, I think, 11-2 that
it
year.
was 2 years of that. So I'm still.
And I will say though, the one thing that coaching on the West Coast and then coaching in the SEC is a whole different ballgame.
On me, like
it's a whole different ballgame. Like
on me, like
bro, all I'm saying is this though, bro. And this is why I said I respect this because Kobe, I literally got in a whole argument like not even like a week ago on TikTok. We on TikTok Live, and this is more of an NFL debate, but they were talking about college, and I'm like, they were trying to utilize the Michael Penix getting injured as a means to say that he wouldn't have played the way he wouldn't have been the person he is now, basically. And I'm like, That don't make no sense. Because just because you're saying he getting hurt, he turned his ACL, does not mean that he wasn't mobile. That does not mean that he still wasn't able to sling the rock he's been able to. And guess what Kalen DeBoer saw? And that's why I got to respect it. He saw that same thing. He's like, what the heck? I mean, you see it? This is a talented dude right here. You know, regardless of injury, you know, injuries are going to be a factor anytime, right? But if I'm looking past the fact that he got injured, I don't even need him to run. I just need him to be able to throw the rock. And I know he can do that with the best of them. Like, I don't get how people can come to that conclusion. So,
but shout out to him. The biggest thing he did was take a chance on Michael Penix. That was the biggest thing he did. But that to me is not like that. Like, you took a chance on what would have went down as one of the biggest what ifs in the 2020s, bro. Like, I'm not moved by that, I should say.
All right. Last game we talked about before we get to these predictions. Dawson,
The biggest thing that nigga did was change Nick Saban office, bro. I don't like that. That's a little.
Yeah, what?
I ain't gonna lie. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit.
well, he came in there. He said,
He changed Nick Saban office, bro. Made that shit like a Verizon store, bro. I ain't like.
Hey, that's another problem right there too, Bama. I don't know if he really down south home enough to really do what he need to be able to do down there.
He not, bro.
Yeah,
I don't like all them California kids we got on the roster. Like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with Dijon Lee, bro, but I'm starting to see more and more Cali kids on that roster. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
I mean, but Bryce Young started that.
Exactly. That's your king. That's literally
I ain't gonna say
king.
Bryce started it. It was Blake Barnett, but that was just like a quarterback, bro.
I'm gonna say this: him coming in there and changing your identity from being a smash mouth football team to a spread offense.
No, but Bama, that's where Kalen DeBoer's a West Coast guy.
Exactly.
He's recruited the West Coast his whole life.
Which means it was your school fault. This is your school's fault.
Y'all hired him.
Yeah, this is not even Kalen DeBoer's fault. I'm done. Matter of fact, thank y'all for this. I'm done blaming Kalen DeBoer for being who Kalen DeBoer is. This is an Alabama University problem. This is their fault. This is not Kalen's fault. This is Alabama's fault. Bama, go and talk to your school. Go talk to the president, the dean. Go talk to the AD.
Somebody. It wasn't too many people that want to take that job like that, bro. Like, I think right now, like, our only hope if he can't get it done, bro, will have to be somebody like John Gruden, bro.
No, Bama, you know who's gonna be? If the board, like, if it goes real south, bro, there's a guy who's already maxed out SEC team. Lane Kiffin is right there, bro. Ole Miss can't get much better. Bring him home.
I mean, Bama don't want to see that happy feet passing offense. He want to see smash mouth football. That's what he wants.
Yeah, they got to make a more emphasis on. That's why I had a lot of respect for Georgia this past weekend. They made an emphasis to run the ball, bro.
Dude,
like,
James Cook is frying, dude.
I'm not. I think Alabama just run the ball, just to be like, here, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, to the fans. Like, that's like how it comes off to me, how they run the ball. Like, it's
you know
like,
what, Bama,
all right, bro, shut the fuck up. We ran, bro.
You know what? I agree, because there's no way y'all just let Justice Haynes walk like that. There's just no way.
Yeah, I
don't know how you feel about that, Bama, but I'm gonna be real. When I saw a homie in the chat, what's his name? The other Bama fan, Henry, talking about some goodbye, say good riddance, all that other stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was his body talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I like Justice Haynes.
Justice Haynes about to run for 4. Justice Haynes like 1,600 yard rushing.
I fought with Justice. But I'm glad he went somewhere where they make an emphasis on running the ball.
Yeah.
Because he used to get like 3 carries here, 5 carries here. The max carries he got in one game at Alabama last year was like 7 carries.
And Bama, he had a play last year at Bama. He trucked somebody, had a 45-yard touchdown. I'm like,
exactly.
How can this guy not be getting touches at Alabama?
Would you rather have Lincoln Riley on your team?
JJ, he want to run the ball. He don't want to pass.
Yeah. No, I know, but like now I do want. I am wondering because I see the chat kind of talking about it too, because so we can segue towards that. But like, would you rather have Lincoln Riley on Bama?
I don't know this. If Lincoln Riley go to Alabama, he gonna.
I'm dead ass. The only person that probably fit
first round. He gonna make.
The only person that'll fit is like John Gruden, bro. I think he got the only personality that would.
He said who?
John Gruden. Yeah, you trolling.
I'm not trolling, bro.
He's not trolling. I understand. I completely understand what he's saying, though. I completely understand what he's saying.
What I mean by he's trolling, like, I know he's not trolling, but realistically, he's trolling.
No, he's not. Right? I understand what he's saying. John Gruden. While you may not believe in his coaching ability per se, he will be and I think that's the part where I'm saying like he's not trolling. He will be the CEO that you need at Alabama, and he has that like that down south home like run through your chest. I'm
on wood if you hit me.
Yeah, like
that's what
I get what he's saying. I think it would work per se? I don't know if it would work, but he's not trolling. Like for what Alabama is supposed to be and for what they need, he would be for everything that we just like.
Because honestly, Trent, like no troll, what we would need is D'Amico Ryans. But A,
that would be
black
tough.
man,
Black
man.
That would be
B,
tough.
they wouldn't allow him to just have
me.
a bad season, bro, like that. But I think
Texas-
D'Amico, former alumni, bro, he would get the defense looking like what the defense need to look like, aggressive, flying all over the field with bad intentions. But I think he would need I don't think D'Amico probably is really a college
Why
coach.
wouldn't you want Jimbo Fisher? I'm serious though. You looking around?
I think it's hilarious.
Brother.
You looking around now? You talking about all this D'Amico stuff, bro? What about Jimbo?
Anyway, look.
Why you shake your head? Smashing
Look,
out football, am I right? And you can still pass the ball.
Jimbo Fisher is crazy. Jimbo Fisher's crazy.
That's the problem.
But to keep it pushing so we can get to these predictions before we head out, because I'm not gonna lie, chat, the way how this game looking might be better than what I think it was. So we will be streaming on playback right after the stream. So Dawson, we'll start off with you. Another classic game. Notre Dame, A&M, classic game. Phenomenal game. Notre Dame, straight bots, but they're now 0-2. A&M gets a massive win on the road. Is Notre Dame playoff chances gone?
Gone, no, but it's you're holding on by a freaking the smallest rope possible. You need a lot of things. You have to win out, and you need a lot of teams to lose. Like, you do not control your own destiny, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Bama,
go get in the conference, little bro. Put the fries in the bag. I don't give a fuck. When they lose one game, it's hey. They said this state property. Get out of here, buddy. Lock them up. Get them out of here. Lock them up. Get them out of here. I'll be done with Notre Dame, bro. As soon as they lose one game, get out of here, brother. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, man. I'm tired of Notre Dame. I'm sick of them.
Property.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here, man. Lock them up. Out of here. Sorry, dude. Go get in the conference, little bro. And then come back and talk to me. I get so sick of all of that shit, bro. Like
JJ,
Stop, son. Nah, yeah, pack up Notre Dame, man.
Kobe.
Mute. You're mute, Kobe.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
Yeah.
It's cooked.
Hey, huge win for Texas A&M though. Massive.
What happened to Jeremiah Love, man?
I actually don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what's going on with him. Jaden Ott don't play. He doesn't play.
Doesn't play. He's like their third running
He
back.
doesn't play football.
Is Jeremiah fully healthy?
I thought Jaden Ott is at Oklahoma.
Yeah,
he doesn't play at Oklahoma, Bama. He's not playing.
He's their third string running back. They said
He's like their third string running back. He's not playing.
That's crazy.
I'm
Go from
Cal.
he was like a third round. He was like a third round.
He went from a third, bro. He's not gonna get drafted. Like
that's tough.
Yeah, that shit is
grass ain't always green on the other side, man.
What the thing is?
Say that again. Say that again.
That's what these kids need to realize. Grass ain't always green on the other side. But hey, man, you got a few dollars.
The weird thing is though, because in 2023 he ran for 1,700 yards. The next year he has like people talk about Ollie Gordon's down year.
No,
Jaden Ott's down year was it was terrible.
He had 500 yards?
He had 500 yards, some shit like that, and he played the full season.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna lie, Trent. He was slowly getting phased out. He was second string. Because they had other little buddy in front of him. I can't remember, but he actually looked better than him for the most part, especially when they played Auburn. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's up with Jaden.
I just.
Bro,
that's why I thought it was a perfect opportunity to.
They've played 3 games. He has 9 carries for 17 yards.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But let's get to these. What's his name? Get to these predictions before we get to these predictions. We read the rest of these super chats. He said, "Cheers, fellas. It's crazy to me. Is it crazy for me to think that USC is the biggest threat to Penn State as an Oregon fan? Also, Jacoby Lane FC, wide receiver 1, lemon looking nice too. As the biggest threats, I gotta off these 3 weeks. I can't say that as of right now because I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who USC has been playing, so he might have been playing Boo Boo the Fool. So I can't.
They have been.
Yeah, so I don't.
Missouri State.
Missouri State, someone else in Purdue. Like that's just not.
Yeah, salute. But
I will say, going to Penn State whiteout like at night, that's going to be their hardest game.
I don't know about Jacoby Lane, wide receiver 1. Mine, as of right now, is Jordan Tyson. I ain't gonna lie, he got it.
He's nice.
Jacoby Lane better than Lemon.
They're both nice.
They're both.
Oh, they 1A, 1B type shit.
Yeah, they both hella nice. And then shout out my dog Steven. He said, "Yo, don't forget Penn State winning Natty."
Hey, that was my natty pick. So hopefully they don't forget.
With the $1. But yeah, that should just not happen.
Ohio State, the only Big Ten team I'm buying, man.
You don't buy Oregon? Dante Moore looking nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. To me, Oregon. It's gonna sound wrong when I say this. They're like the Baltimore Ravens to me. Like till I see them win the Natty, win a championship, I'm never gonna believe it. I'm just not going to. I'm just not. You went under full.
It looks nice. It looks great.
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. The drip is immaculate. While you winning games, it's great. Yeah. And then you get in the first round versus Ohio State, you lose by
bloodbath.
I'm gonna be rooting for them because my little cousins go there, bro. Makai and Naeem.
I think
I feel you though.
I think it would be a better place in college football if Oregon wins a Natty.
I agree.
I think it would be. Like, it would be amazing to see. But, bro, like...
It would open up something. It would open up something in college football.
Like, every time they have been in the position to where, all right, when you had 2010 versus Cam, y'all lose. Y'all go 2014, y'all beat Jameis. You face Ohio State. Smack. Last year, you could have had a real chance to win the Natty. You face Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, you lose by 30. Like, bro, at the end, like, it's just like... Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, though. I'm not gonna lie. So, look at these predictions before we head out. Kobe, I'm gonna start off with you. Michigan is at Nebraska at Patrick Mahomes for Dylan Raiola. Who do you got winning, Bryce Underwood or Nebraska?
Are you a Dylan Raiola believer?
No.
Okay. How's it? All right. Yeah, no. Give me Michigan, bro.
JJ.
Give me Michigan.
Bama.
I think Dylan Raiola gonna be a good NFL quarterback. I just think Nebraska just not the right place for him. He went with the money. He went to the money. They gave him the most NIL money because I felt like we would have not to go off too far on a tangent, but I just felt like, bro, Dylan Raiola would have looked way better at Georgia. I don't know why Kirby missed out on him or how he missed out on Dylan Raiola, but he did whatever they got Gunnar Stockton. But I think Raiola will probably pan out a little bit more in the NFL. But give me Michigan.
Dawson.
I'm not going to jinx my team with the full panel picking Michigan. So Dylan Raiola season, Nebraska to the playoffs. Let's go. Go Big Red.
Who is Josh Allen throwing these touchdowns to?
I don't know. He just threw some touchdowns to some random guy.
Who is this?
Like, this shit is it's frying me, bro. Like, this is frying me, bro.
James Cook don't want a touchdown.
If I were a betting man, like, I would be upset. I'm upset.
But all right. Dawson, back on you. Auburn, Oklahoma, Jackson Arnold Revenge Bowl.
Trent, you know me. I was all Oklahoma in the offseason. They're looking great. John Mateer to win the Heisman in the offseason. Looking good. Oklahoma, I'm going to stick the train. Oklahoma train is full speed ahead.
Bama.
Bama picking Auburn? I'm sure.
I'd never root for Auburn.
I forgot, yo. I forgot. JJ.
Auburn versus who?
Oklahoma.
Jackson Arnold Revenge Bowl.
It's at Oklahoma too.
I got Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I bet Kobe back on you. Big super. It's not even big noon kickoff. This is big AM kick. This is big morning kickoff. Not even noon.
A 9 a.m. game?
Yeah, I think Texas. Yeah, Texas Tech and Utah. I think they.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm not.
It's at Utah, so that's just gonna be like a 10 a.m. game damn near. So 2 ranked teams, Texas Tech, Utah, Texas Tech at Utah. Kobe, who you got?
I'm still going Texas Tech.
JJ?
Give me Texas Tech.
Bama.
It's in Lubbock.
No.
Nah, it's at Utah.
Oh fuck no! Give me Utah. That defense would be going crazy out there.
Dawson?
Give me Utah, and I predict this is the Big 12 championship game. They'll have a rematch.
All right. For the sake of JJ's mental health, Syracuse versus Clemson. Dawson, who you going with?
If Clemson loses this game to Syracuse, bro, after Fran Brown had them boys running sprints versus UConn,
Hey, Kobe, if they lose, I'm just gonna be side-eyeing, bro. It's just gonna be a side-eye. Like, I'm just saying.
Bro, give me Clemson, bro. They need a bounce back in a big. I think Clemson should blow them boys out, bro. Like 3-4 touchdown type of win, bro.
Bama.
It's another tough matchup for Clemson. I still ain't gonna side-eye Dabo, but I can see them losing.
Fooling the
I
Syracuse.
don't even know why
Bro,
you guys just call them trash. Please, just do that.
It's not even calling y'all trash though, but I'm just going off a week-to-week basis. That shit stood out to me when you make them boys run sprints, bro.
Yeah,
they gonna remember that. They gonna remember that. I remember, man, we played in high school. We played a championship caliber team, boy. They missed a blocking assignment. The coach had them niggas doing up downs on the sideline. That's when we knew. But that shit different. There's levels. There's levels to this shit. But not saying Clemson is on that level. But I think Fran Brown gonna get the most out of his team this weekend. Clemson might win, but whatever the spread is, I don't think they cover the spread. I think it's gonna be a close game if they do.
JJ.
Oh, I think we lose. I already told you that.
That's so sad, JJ. That is so sad.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you ain't show me nothing all year.
I do agree with that, but Syracuse has to.
We're 3 games in already. You have proven nothing to me that you can even be able to compete with the level of team that Syracuse is right now. So it is what it is.
Kobe.
A good man once said, Vegas had Canelo winning. Crawford said different. I love being an underdog. I've been the underdog my whole life. Wise words from Fran Brown. Give me Fran Brown and Syracuse to go down there and beat
Hey, if
Clemson.
Syracuse wins this game, they're 4-0.
Yes.
Yes, and then Clemson will be the new Florida State of last year if they lose.
Yeah, they will be. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, give me Syracuse for the upset of the season.
Is it even an upset?
Yes.
Yeah,
Clemson's a
still
17 and a half.
Y'all, yeah, I was about to say we're 17 and a half point dogs though, man. Give me, but I don't care. I ride with Fran Brown.
I think Clemson might win, but they're not covering that 17 and a half.
Can they even score 17?
And then last one before we head out, biggest game of the week to me.
Yeah. Q English is right. We did lose to Tennessee first week of the season.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't even talk about that game though. I don't even talk about that one. I don't care.
But to me, the biggest game of this week, Florida at Miami.
Oh.
Who you got?
Florida at Miami.
Basically, they both at home.
No, they're at Miami.
Yeah.
No, they're both at home. They're literally playing in Hard Rock, bro. That's
I ain't gonna lie, they both at home, bro. That's a neutral site game.
Yeah, no, that's neutral site. Yeah, give me Miami still, bro. Give me Miami.
JJ,
bro, give me.
I loved it.
I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say about freaking Canes or whatever, bro. Every year I look at them, I just know
they gonna fall at some point. At some point, they gonna fall. I just don't think it's gonna be this week.
Hey,
give me Miami, man.
Give me them Gators, man.
Give me Miami. DJ Lagway, low key. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga is bad, bro. I care about them shit because them picks was just like, I don't know. I thought that nigga was Uncle Rico for a second. I thought he had them goggles on with Lenore Sellers was wearing last year, bro. Like, that's bad, bro. When you
then never mind.
Wow.
Bro, I want to pick Florida so bad. I just can't do it.
I think the game gonna be close though.
I think it's gonna be a real close game too.
I think it's another close one.
Yeah, give me Miami though.
I think they win in the same fashion how they beat Notre Dame.
See, a lot of people think DJ gonna have a bounce back week, but after you throw 5 picks, bro, I think it takes more. I was about to say it's gonna take way more than a week to bounce back.
Kobe,
and he may surprise me. He may surprise me, but
and you have Ruben Bain coming off that edge.
Yeah,
I mean, he was going crazy. But yeah, JJ.
No, JJ, you got it, bro. You got
it. But look, though, chat. Appreciate y'all. Do this quick episode of college football.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We about to go live on playback right now. I'm about to go watch this Bills Dolphins game. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I keep tapping in with us. You know, every college football show, every NFL show. We going up. We about to be at 3K real soon. Kobe, I appreciate you pulling up. Bama, always, y'all always appreciate showing love. But stay tuned, stay tapped in. You dig what I'm saying? We'll see y'all next week. And like I said, if you already followed me on playback, if you don't, let me know right now. But we about to go live on playback.
Drop the link.
Let me drop the playback link right now.
I already dropped it.
You already dropped it? Where you dropped it?
Dude, in the chat. You don't see it?
No.
Bro, what the heck?
You nigga did not drop the link.
Bro, all right, I didn't. What is that?
What is that? Where did you drop it?
It's right there.
Oh, I did see it. What the hell? Why are they tripping? Hold on, let me drop this link for y'all real quick before we dip out. Because we are about to go live on playback right now. Guys. Did my shit drop?
Tapping in with us, man. Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, all right, there you go, chat. Just dropped it for y'all. But look, we about to dip. And I already said, when JJ here, you know what I'm saying? Always got to play the Tyreek Hill. So we out. Deuces. Peace.